Welcome to the Furloko Podcast.
Where crazy fluff butts talk about stuff and things. Yee.
And maybe some things you might wish you never heard of.
With your hosts. Mhm.
CJ for 3.
And we're Fox 18. So, oh man, where to begin? Today's topic sounds fun. The cartoons we grew up with, cartoons of our childhood, things we loved watching. Oh, well, you know me, I was born in the 80s, so I grew up with a lot of things from the 80s onward.
Yeah, and meanwhile I've seen stuff here and there that would either be reruns or that my mom or dad wouldn't introduce me to. Like I've seen a couple episodes from Chot Zone. I've seen a few seasons or a few episodes of Rugrats and Hey Arnold, and there's a lot of good ones.
Oh man, Hey Arnold was one of my favorites. What I loved about Hey Arnold is the fact that they weren't afraid to talk about topics that were more for like an adult audience. They were willing to touch on death. They were willing to talk about, growing up in a non-standard family, like being raised by his grandparents, for example. And his grandparents were in a boarding home, showing hardship and people that were struggling with everyday life and just that struggle. And they were not afraid to talk about those topics. They kind of helped normalize that. I think Hey Arnold was very much
Oh
needed
yeah.
show for the time.
Well, yeah, especially since, no offense to anyone else out there, but I mean, if we really want to think about it, it's pretty much because most of society now is snowflakes, so you won't get those kind of topics. Like the
I
original Teen
mean,
Titans, that was killer and badass and so damn good.
true.
But when Teen Titans Go came out, they turned Raven, the super emo goth chick, into like a
Yeah,
fucking rainbow unicorn kind of thing. Like,
they really did too. But I mean, Teen Titans Go, it was
yes,
interesting.
Omni, they
It had
did
its
ruin your
funny,
favorite character.
it had its funny moments, but at the same time, I'm just kind of like, eh. Yeah, the original Teen Titans was so much better. It had a great storyline, and they really should have just continued with that. When I was a kid, I always liked growing up. I liked watching. Oh, let's see here. I grew up around the time Pokemon started on TV. Saw a lot of that early on. Digimon was always one of my favorites, especially the original ones. Um, let's see. I also really, really loved. It was kind of an obscure show, and it only lasted 2 seasons, but it's called SWAT Cats, and I thought that was fantastic as well.
Hmm.
If you've never seen it, I recommend
Hmm.
watching it. It's great. It's funny.
Might have to go to a movie world and see if they have it.
See.
There is one that I wish was still going because it wasn't bad. The animation for its time was really good, but it was what is it? Meteor and the Mighty Monster Trucks.
Huh.
Every single character was essentially a different real life monster truck, or different vehicles that were converted into monster trucks. But Meteor was
Hmm.
unique because I believe it was a she, but I'm gonna run with it. Fits me in the comments, or I'll do some research after the episode. But I believe Meteor is a she, but she was the only one out of the entire show that had 6 wheels instead of 4. So she had 3 in line on each side. So she was unique. But
That is pretty neat.
there's all this different stuff, and that was a really good show. I remember watching JJ the Jet Airplane, or JJ the Airplane, or Jet Plane, whatever. That
That
was a good
all
show.
my cousins used to watch that quite a bit.
What was some other ones? Camp Laszlo. I can't believe that ended.
Yes. I know, that was pretty good.
And my gym partner's a monkey. Oh my god. I think that one had me laughing a lot.
That one always got to me pretty good too. And then also there was one on Disney years ago called it was on Disney's One Saturday Morning, and it was called Teacher's Pet, and it was about this little blue dog that always wanted to go to school and try to learn and everything. It was great. I like that one pretty well too.
And there was oh, I just said it. Oh, Total Drama Island. The Total Drama series. That's good.
I remember watching the first one.
It's-
Total Drama Island. I never watched the others, but
honestly, one of
Mm.
my favorite characters was the big black chef. The big muscle dude.
Yeah, he was funny. Yeah, I liked him. He was funny. Chef was great. Just the things he would
Yeah.
say and do.
Honestly, he's the best character. He was
Mhm.
honestly the best character.
The early seasons of
Um,
Fairly Odd Parents was really good too.
yeah, that was good. And Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh goodness.
Hi, Dexter. Dexter,
Dee Dee!
look.
Dee, get on my step! Get on my laboratory!
Grandpa.
Don't touch that!
I know, but I love that show.
If I want to go a little bit older as well, I could go with Johnny Bravo, Ed and Eddie,
Other pretty mama.
and Kim Possible,
Oh, Kim Possible was
and
great.
oh yeah, I for the longest time I could almost sing the intro entirely, almost as quick as they could do it.
So catchy.
Powerpuff Girls. I
But
can't remember to be able to do it now, but
so can I.
but Danny Phantom was another one I grew up watching.
Oh, that was another one that got canceled way too soon. Danny Phantom. I loved where the story was going. They should have done more with that.
Yeah, that and with
Totally
with
Spies was good too.
Eddie, Ed and Eddie. Oh, Totally Spies. I remember that. Oh, I fucking love you. I'm glad someone else got. I now know
Yes.
someone else in VR
Remember-
who has seen that show.
Remember the episode where one of them got turned into a
Oh my
cat? I
god.
thought that was funny as could be.
I think that's what got me interested into like spy shit. Was Totally Spies.
Probably. That was a great one.
Like spies and espionage and stuff like
Of
that.
course, being older, I do remember like the original can't think, Speed Racer, like watching that as a kid. And then of course
Speed
things
Racer.
like
Ooh, voice crack.
Penelope Pit Stop and the Wacky Races, and then with Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
Ooh. Codename Kid Next Door.
Oh my gosh, yes. That was good
That
too.
was such a good show. I think I still have it, but I have a Game Boy with the game on it.
Oh wow. I never got to play any of the games based on it, but
Yeah.
meow meow meow.
And
Meow, 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 meow.
and what was it? Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Yes.
I
Oh, the
like
old
the
lady
really
in that was
tall dude.
hilarious.
I like the really tall red dude.
Yeah,
My dad though
he was such a jerk.
was crazy for oh, what was his name? Coco, the one that's crazy about
Coco
cheese.
was funny. Hey, I like cheese. I'm a crux. I'm all about eating the cheese. Cheese.
Oh, my dad's all about cheese. And then now my dad has
Some people say I'm a real
gotten
monster. I'm not.
our dog uh to like cheese as well. So anytime
Oh,
we'd like make a sandwich or something, he hears the bag. It doesn't matter if he's outside or laying downstairs or whatever, like he can hear
comes
that
running.
bag open and he is right there sitting at his bowl like, cheese? Can I have some cheese? I was like, why did dad
Yeah.
teach you this? Like, seriously.
It's time to show him a picture of a circle. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love my circles too. But
Oh, the cheese
oh
wedges.
goodness. Yeah, Foster's was a good show.
Um,
I don't know.
or some
Another
other
one that I liked as a kid. I always liked Road Rovers, and sadly it ended after 13 episodes. It was such a good show though, but they got canceled early due to the fact that the FCC was wanting that station to air more like educational programming during that block. So since it was the new show, had the lowest ratings out of everything because it was still relatively new and wasn't really promoted that hard at first. I mean, it kind of was, kind of wasn't. Um, it was one that got canned, unfortunately, but the show is still hilarious to this day, even with only having 13 episodes. The Russian name song cracks me up.
I'm trying to
I don't know.
remember
Should I
of
give an
one
example
show.
of the Russian name song?
Uh, let's
Not to mention,
see.
it's kind of
I'm
inappropriate.
trying to
Yeah.
remember one kid show that was like more educational. Cyber Chase. Do you know
I
of
don't
that one
remember
at
that
all?
one. Actually, no.
It was all about like with the internet coming around, it was dealing with all of like the
Hmm.
cybersecurity and stuff like that. And like the
It's,
main evil dude was essentially like a virus kind of
oh,
thing.
do you mean Reboot? Or is it
No,
kind of like Reboot?
no, like the show is actually called Cyber Chase.
Wow, now
I
I'm gonna have to
don't
look that
think
up now. That sounds really
I've
interesting.
seen anything
Huh.
in like, so like the quote unquote evil dude is a hacker, and like, so there's these three kids that would be like going into the cyberspace or whatever, that would like try and solve different things to try and like
I saw
stop
an episode
him
of that once.
like
Didn't
every
know what it
episode.
was.
And there was like there's the main like mother of the three children, which is a motherboard robot. Um, but like it was, honestly, it was just a good show entirely. I just remembered. This just reminded me of going down that
Which one was
loop, down that hole. This just reminded me of one of the best shows ever that I will always have praise for. And if any of you know it, I love you. Code Lyoko.
Loved that show. and they still need to
Code
finish it.
Lyoko is the best
They left
show,
it
hands
on one of the
down.
worst cliffhangers ever.
Yeah, that's what's sad, but
Love
oh
this
my
show.
god, it's such a good show.
And do you know that that
Like,
was a French-Canadian film?
that was a
Well, series, I
Canadian?
mean. Yep. Made in Quebec.
Hmm.
French-Canadian. That's why its original language was in French. Reboot was also Canadian made, if I remember correctly. And Reboot had kind of a similar premise. It was about these people that lived inside of a computer and they had to protect the city of Mainframe from like games and stuff. It was kind of interesting. Highly recommend it if you've never seen it either. And it ended on a cliffhanger, kind of in a way too. After what, 5 seasons or 6?
I just found the I guess little thing that I needed to search real quick because I needed to try and remember what the name was, but Cyber Chase is an educational animated sci-fi children's TV show. So it was meant for education, but as it says here, the series centers around three children from Earth, Jackie, Matt, and Inez, who are brought into cyberspace, a digital universe, in order to protect the world from a villain hacker. Using using problem-solving skills like with math, environmental science, wellness, and stuff like that. And so it was a really good show. When did it come out?
I have to look that up now. 'Cause that sounds really entertaining. Was it all animated?
Yeah. Let's see.
Neat.
When did it come out? Oh, original network. From 2002 to 2004, and then from 2013 to present
Okay.
on PBS Kids.
So it started while I was in high school. Okay. Neat. I was a sophomore.
Yeah, it's a good show. There's I I really hate when I can visually picture like me watching a show or doing something, but I can't remember what it's called.
I've done that before.
There was another
Many
good
times.
one.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you a
That I
secret.
think
Those
what?
memory issues don't get any better the older we get.
Yeah, I
Oh,
already
well.
know that.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
Not
Oh
really
yeah, it had 8
animated,
seasons.
but I always loved the Muppets as well as Fraggle Rock growing up.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the original one with the Muppets. The animated one was okay, but yeah. Same with like Muppet Babies. Those were okay, but you know.
Oh.
Mm. Well, what was that on me? Oh, the raccoons came out in Canada? I didn't know that. Oh yeah, I forgot all about that.
So I just
I need
searched
to
up
watch that again. I completely forgot about that.
reboot to try and see like if I could recall anything from it, like from images. And it like I feel like I've seen it before. Like maybe like a little snippet here or there. I feel like I've seen it, but I don't know. But on another note, there's another one that is a really old cartoon, and I mean the original one, not the newer remake that they made, but the original one, Thundercats.
Yes. Thundercats was pretty decent.
Thunder!
It wasn't.
Thunder! Thundercats! Ho!
I never got to watch it all the way through, but I caught bits and pieces of it a lot. I always watched the Clifford TV show growing up too. You have the
You want to know
figures?
what's funny about that? So, from what Omni just said, is he has the figures from Thundercats in a shop. That's like a 10-minute drive down the road at a mall. Won't say it because it could possibly DDoS me. So, but
I mean, dox
like
you?
10-20 minutes down the road, or dotsing or whatever. But it's same thing.
It's all good.
Yeah, same thing. But in a store, um, that had like Oriental stuff, if I wanted to, if it's still there, if I wanted to, I could go down there and get a 1-to-1 scale size of the Thundercat sword.
Wow. That'd be kind of neat.
I could if I wanted to.
Wait, I want one.
And it had the little like red eye jewel in the center of
That's
the
cool.
hilt.
Yeah.
So
That's pretty awesome. I had a lot of the Zoids from God,
the
my
Power
brain goes
Rangers.
burr. Yes, thank you. I had a lot of those growing up too.
I had a few.
I had the original Zoids from the Zoids cartoon as well. Yes, I did have those. I had when it came to those, I had a Blade Liger, a Shield Liger, the Liger Zero. Then I also had the Command Wolf, the military one with the big gun. And then I later got the Shadow Fox. I think that's all I had of those though. Zoids was a great anime. It needed to last
Yeah.
longer.
Kinda. I mean,
Zoids
I know
fusions
still
got
in the
weird, though.
general topic, but kind of, yes.
It
In
was
case,
good show / anime.
just for
It was
needs
kind of
be,
weird.
because the camera wasn't on me, Omni said that I was looking clueless because I don't know what y'all thinking, what y'all were talking about. It's kinda.
Great show though. It was a good show though. New Century Zero was okay.
But
Oh, well, yeah.
another good one is Ben 10. I grew up watching that like
Yes.
almost every
Yes.
day.
Grandpa was a plumber. Oh, Omni said his grandpa was Mario. That's so wrong. Kind of.
Um,
I
oh, what was it?
forgot about the 90s Mario cartoon. I try to forget about that sometimes. Some of it was okay. Oh. Ow! Someone bit me on the leg. Probably another
I
spider.
think I'm just gonna search up
I think I broke my
like
wrist.
old
What's my controller
cartoons
doing?
and see if I can
Okay.
remember anything.
Tracking. Thank you. I didn't. Okay, Bucky O'Hare was interesting. I didn't get to see very much of it though. But TMT, I did see a lot of. Or sorry, TMNT. My bad. Yeah, I. That's interesting. Never. Wait. Why? That is so odd. Sorry, Omni was talking about how over there they had to say it was Teenage Hero Mutant Turtles. That's interesting. I wonder why they did that.
So one I just ran across that I can't believe blanked my mind completely because I found on YouTube that I can watch all of the seasons for all of it, for the full show. Pink Panther.
Ah, yes, the original Pink Panther animations. Yes.
Yes.
By the way, if you've never seen them, the Pink Panther movies are good. The live-action Pink Panther movies about Inspector Clouseau. The first one being A Shot in the Dark. Very funny. Highly recommend.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh?
Some others I'm seeing. Oh, my dad would probably go crazy if I didn't mention it, but Animaniacs.
Of course.
I remember watching that a couple of
Okay, I gotta
times.
stop.
Loud nerve.
Just start singing the state song
Texas has Austin, then
in his
we go north.
voice.
So Massachusetts, Boston, and Albany, New York. Okay, I gotta stop now. My voice is not happy with me. Hey, God's
Let's
brain, what are we gonna do
see.
tonight?
Was
Good old Pinky in the brain.
I got like this big
Hey, did you
list
ever?
of
Did you like the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy?
How could that blank my mind? Oh my god! No!
Did you know that before?
How could that
Did you know that
blank my
before that?
mind?
Before they had their own show, they were actually part of Grim and Evil Con Carne show. Grim and Evil show.
No.
Yep. Started off as the Grim and Evil show, and
How
then they
could
went
that-
separate and had their own show. And then
Oh,
Evil Con Carne had a spin-off for a little while, but I don't think it lasted quite as long as the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy did. Great show, though.
I'm not sure if I
Loved it.
mentioned it, but Powerpuff Girls.
That was pretty decent. I didn't care for the remake, but the originals were decent.
I mean, I grew up watching it even through like 6th grade and 7th grade and all that. Well, before I became a furry. But My Little
Hearing
Pony,
it was
Friendship
great.
is Magic.
Oh yeah, yeah. I watched a lot of that. Still need to finish the last 2 seasons though. Care Bears was good.
Care Bears.
Care Bears was good. Used to watch that a
If
lot.
you asked my mom about that
When I was real
show,
little.
we do too. But we have the VHS movie as well. But if you ask
I
my
don't think I
mom,
do
my
anymore.
mom would tell you that with the Care Bears, I watch that shit religiously.
I'm so sorry.
Ooh, favorite Care Bear.
I wouldn't know. It's been so long ago
It's
for me.
honestly been a while. I'm gonna have to look it up. I watched that shit religiously,
What was the little pink one's name?
but I can't remember.
I'm trying to remember what symbol it was. Oh god, it's been so long ago. It's a little tiny pink one. Maybe. I'm not sure. But they were just so adorable.
The pink one had a little tiny rainbow on it. I'm seeing images now.
They were just kind of adorable.
I think
Anyway,
out
I
of
can't
all of
remember.
them, I think I resonated most with either the blue one with the storm cloud on it or the green one with the 4-leaf clover on them.
Oh yeah! Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit of a grumpy bear when I was younger.
Those. I still am. What do you mean? I'm a grumpy grump.
But you just need to remember when they ever took anything down, give them the Care Bear stare.
Oh, oh.
I love that.
You know another one that was one of my favorites and still is to this day? Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, I
Oh,
loved it so much.
oh, oh! I just
Hey, yo.
we're if he wants to do it, we're giving Omni a lot of extra work.
You're not wrong. You're
I
not
love
wrong.
you, Omni. But obviously do it if you
I love
want
my
to,
kitty kitty.
because most people should be able to get these shows. But I just found something that is a what's your Care Bear nickname?
I don't think I ever
Going
had one.
off of your birth month and your first initial. So like for me,
I
mine
have
would
no
be
idea.
Sunny Cloud.
Mine would probably be something silly. Oh no.
Your birth month and your first initial of your first name.
Barky
Okay.
bark or bark.
So yours would
Finding
be
out what Omnis is real quick.
Magical Heart Buddy. How cute.
Ah. So what is it again? What information?
Birth month and your first letter of your first name.
Month being March. And first letter of which name?
Your first name.
M. M.
All right.
For Maddie.
So Lucky Castle.
I told you it'd be something silly.
For how long I've known you,
Something silly.
for how long I've known you, that kind of made sense.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Silly cat.
Yeah. With yours being, what was it?
Lucky Castle.
It was, yeah, Magical Heart Buddy was yours.
Oh, me. Nice.
I mean,
Oh,
Omni
goodness.
is a very lovely being that whenever we tell
he
him to
is.
go to bed, it takes about 2 to 3 hours before he actually goes off and goes to bed. So I guess he is a heart
Sometimes
buddy.
5.
He is a magical heart buddy.
Oh, goodness. It is. Wow.
I remember playing with these a whole lot. Like, that go off your birth month and stuff. I just always test them, just see what kind of thing would come out of it. And honestly, I think mine just doesn't really make sense. I mean, it made sense because it somewhat applies to me, being a sunny cloud being my nickname. But
Happy Cloud.
I don't know. What
You
TV
thought
show
of
did
one?
you remember?
What TV show? Dreamstone.
The Dreamstone.
That I'm not familiar with. Send me a link to it later because I'm curious what that is now. Is it 4 seasons over there in the UK? I'm curious though. Sounds interesting. And if we're shying away, Farthingwood. Yes, the Animals of Farthingwood. That was a great show.
Winnie the
Yes,
Pooh.
yes, it did. Seen the original, and yeah, here in the U.S. we trashed it pretty bad. I'm sorry to say, but we did. Oh, Winnie the Pooh was all right.
Given
I never
what
really got into it much
given
as a kid, but it was all right.
given what my clothing as a very young child being raised, I was Tiger or Tigger.
He bounces everywhere.
Bouncy, 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 bouncy.
Poor Eeyore.
Oh yeah, Eeyore.
Yeah. Rabbit was awesome. Rabbit was grumpy like me. But no. Oh goodness, I'm
Okay,
trying to think.
mentioned it.
If we're getting a little bit away, like from the cartoon thing, just for a moment, some other great childhood shows I loved just growing up, like on Nickelodeon stuff, Wild and Crazy Kids. Um, then you had Gullah Gullah Island. Let's see, The Wiggles, which I think started in Australia, didn't it? I don't know. But also great kid shows. They were just funny and fun and lighthearted. Another one that was really good as a kid that was on Nickelodeon was The Elephant Show. Mm.
Hmm.
But back to the cartoon thing.
For some reason, that sounds familiar.
Oh, one more that I forgot about. I loved Wishbone growing up. Even though it wasn't animated, it was a great kid show. It was one of my favorite PBS shows.
There's
Now
one
back
I
to cartoons.
just seen that was scrolling through. Samurai Jack. My dad would also kill me if
Yeah,
I didn't mention that one.
that was a great show.
My favorite episode was when he was helping the dogs set up the trap for all those cockroaches, robot spiders kind of thing. And
Oh
watching
yeah,
all
yeah.
that go down, that was my absolute favorite episode.
Nice. I
Or
still need to go back and
series of
rewatch it
episodes, because
because
I believe it was like,
I never caught it in order.
I believe
I just catch episodes here and
that
there.
whole situation, my dad has all of the movies, or for all of the episodes and
Lucky,
seasons.
lucky. I'm jelly. I'm a jelly bean. Jelly beans? Green beans? Get your 5 a day. Gummy bears? No. Oh, the show. Yes, the show Gummy Bears. Yeah. I forgot about that, Omni. That was actually pretty good too. I didn't see very much of it though. I just saw bits and pieces. You're so lucky. Why you have so many shows? Right. Someone's a naughty kitty. No, no, no. You're a good kitty. But I'm just so jealous. You got like a lot of shows I want to watch again. Did anyone ever see Dragon Tales?
Oh,
It was so cute. It was adorable.
Dragon
God.
Tales, Dragon Tales.
I know, right? I love that
So
show.
good.
It was so awesome.
So freaking good.
Ah, loved it. Oh, it's just
Oh, that was
so many
so
good ones.
unbelievably good.
And who doesn't know Scooby Doo?
Like,
Everybody knows Scooby Doo.
oh yeah, Scooby Doo.
You know, then there was a
I
pup
would
named
have gone
Scooby
away
Doo.
with it too if it wasn't for yours.
Not doing that again. You only get one. Only one. Only one.
Yeah, right.
Ah, next try on me. He's like, only one what? You'll see it when you play it back. What am I getting out of
No.
it if I do it again, Omni? You should have been paying attention.
Man, our cameraman not listening to us?
Fine.
Damn. What
That one was
No.
worse.
No. You shouldn't have done it. You fell
I
into his
know.
trap.
I gave in. I sold out. I'm a sellout.
She's a sellout! Get her! Officer, right there! She's a sellout!
Wouldn't be the first time. I mean, so how about the weather? Oh, wait, that's a different episode. Oh, goodness.
Oh, what was it? There was something I wanted to mention or talk about. I can't fucking remember.
Story of my life. What? What, Omni? What? What? Say it. Say it. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Say it, kitty. Meow. Don't forget. Don't forget. And he forgot. Priceless. I love you, Omni. I'm sorry. No, we're not. We're leaving that in. That's priceless. Or if nothing else, it would be a good blooper.
Oh my god.
Oh, priceless. Oh. You're not wrong.
Oh man.
See? True, true. That could be fun. You're gonna have to remind me about that later because I'm probably gonna forget. Nice, nice.
So, one thing to quickly mention that kind of forgot to do more towards the start. Just so all of you do know, I believe it is in the description now, but we do have a Discord server all set up. So if any of
right,
you
yeah.
want to join there and chit chat with us, then and like there'll be some stuff that go on there. I mean,
always
just
post on
be
there when a new
nice
episode
if you
goes
do
live.
join and obey the rules. Yeah, we'd be able to update whenever an episode goes out, or maybe later on, like sometime next month or whatever. We might we'll try and get it figured out because there's been a few technical difficulties lately, but we'll try and get it
That's fair.
sorted out, and we might do a stream once a month for now, but
That would be
just
a
like
lot
a
of fun.
special kind of thing on a random day. So
Yeah.
so
And I
just
gotta
be
get my
wary.
headset fixed
If you do join
again.
there, then you'll get the news for stuff like that. But so meant to put it towards the start, but just
As you can tell,
if you
I've been
do
doing
want to
a lot of
join,
tracking.
go ahead. And if you like this, like it. If you wish to subscribe, we would appreciate it. Even if you just liked it, shared it with your friends. But enough shilling. Well, we'll get right back to it. I just wanted to put that out there. So, love you all.
I mentioned Scooby-Doo earlier. A lot of the Hanna-Barbera cartoons were good. Let's see. There's even like Jabberjaw, Josie and the Pussycats. Then you had oh, What was another one that was pretty good? Oh, Speed Buggy. It was kind of funny. Weird, funny. And then we also had the Jetsons. I mean, who doesn't know the Jetsons? I think Top Cat
Oh,
might have been one of Hanna-Barbera. Yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
And I mentioned SWAT Cats earlier. That was one of their later ones. Huh? Which one? Oh, yeah, Inspector Gadget. That was always good. I think that was. Can't remember who made that. Was that Hanna-Barbera? I'm not sure who made that. I'll have to look that up now because I'm curious. But I always liked Inspector Gadget growing up. The old ones. The later ones were a little eh. Looney Tunes are always good, homie.
Oh, yeah,
And
Looney
of course, you also had
Tunes.
the Tiny Toons spin-offs. A lot of Warner
Yeah,
Brothers stuff was great.
Chippendales.
The Pew was cute. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. That was a good show, yeah. Took me a minute. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, that one.
Oh.
Oh, here we go. This is something I needed. Top old cartoons.
Mighty Mouse.
And I'm pretty sure we
Mighty
named
Mouse.
like 90% of these.
And Danger Mouse was good, yes. Which one?
The Flintstones. Those were.
Of course. That
I've
was
seen a few
Hanna-Barbera as
episodes from
well.
there. There it is. There it is. There it is. Johnny Test.
Oh. Johnny Test or Johnny Quest?
Oh, that. Johnny Test.
Oh, Johnny Test. Yes, with the talking dog. Yes, that was a great show. Oh, spiky hair. I forgot all about that. I used to watch that a lot. I completely forgot it existed, though.
I used to watch that every
Other
time before
ones,
I went
Johnny
to
Quest was
school.
also good.
Then there was I just had it. Where did it go?
Don't forget.
Hopefully it's on this list.
You're using a cheat sheet.
Oh. Kick Butowski.
Huh?
Suburban Daredevil.
Huh.
It was from 2010 to 2012. I can see you. Lisa's in the background, just waving his hand.
It's a dark period of my life.
Essentially.
What on me?
And.
Oh yeah, Gleese loves Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, Sonic.
Those are all right.
But Kick.
Yeah, they were.
Essentially, Kick Butowski, Suburban Daredevil. It is a satirical look at an 8-year-old boy who aspires to be the most hardcore daredevil in existence.
Oh wow. Okay. That could get amusing pretty quick. I could see a lot of fun jokes there,
Or if we go
too.
before 2010, American Dragon Jake Long.
Yes, I loved it, but then when they changed art styles, the new art style really bothered me, but it's still a great show, either way.
The old one's a bit better.
Yeah. Also,
and I believe I just saw Gleese tilt his head. Like, what is that?
Another small film, or small cartoon. Well, not real small cartoon. It had. It was called Bobby's World. It was interesting. It was a little children's show from Nickelodeon days. Same with like Wild Thornberries and all that. Bobby's World was kind of interesting. I watched it once in a while with my grandmother when I was real little, back when she had cancer. Anyway.
Oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe this was a thing. But now that I look at it, I do remember it. A show that follows the adventures of a group of animals that run a beach resort hotel. Can you
Yep.
guess what that is?
Yeah, I think I know.
What is it?
Uh, okay, let's see if you guess
First
it.
letter starts with an A.
Oh, I wish people could hear you. Okay, actually, that threw me off. Maybe it's not what I thought it was.
It starts with okay. It's 3 words. A-N-A. Those are the first letters.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Close.
I kind of wonder if I've seen it.
I feel like Dleese knows it. You do know it?
Okay, now I'm curious.
All right. Well,
I'm really curious.
Dleese
At least
knows it.
Oh goodness.
It is called.
At
I
least
mean,
you're
if
welcome
you
to
want to
unmute and
sit
say it
over
if you
here and
want.
answer.
You're welcome to. Yeah, we don't mind. At least he's a good buddy of ours. He sits in on a lot of the filmings. He's a sweetie.
Almost naked
Sure.
animals.
There you go.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, I forgot that existed. Oh man. That was a weird show.
Honestly,
That was a weird show. We're gonna have to watch that again because it was so bizarre. That's good. Oh, speaking of, another weird show. Angry Beavers.
Hmm. I feel like I've seen it.
Angry Beaver.
What show have I not mentioned? SPC. You said it was from the 90s? Strizzy.
Huh. Now you got me wondering.
I don't know.
Just go ahead and say it, Omni. I don't remember. I honestly don't. Oh yeah, Samurai Pizza Cats. I completely forgot that existed too.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It was. I saw like 3 episodes of it. It was okay. Yeah, it was. It was funny. I just completely
Okay.
forgot about it too.
How about this?
God, there's been so many.
I just seen 2 different shows
Weird.
that I'm surprised that I was allowed to watch it as a kid. I'm surprised that they were kid shows to begin with.
Is one of them Ren and Stimpy?
Chowder
No, Chowder was funny. Yeah.
and The Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack.
Yeah, I could see that. Gumball's weird. Funny. But yeah, Ren and Stimpy really shouldn't have been a kid's one, but it was funny at times. It was gross most of the time though. And then Cat Dog. Cat Dog was just weird,
Oh,
but also fun.
oh, Cat Dog. That was
Yeah, The Amazing World of
That was
Gumball.
good.
Yeah, that was. It is. They had some really weird episodes too. Mm-hmm. Well,
Then there's one that I managed to watch every single day before school. Yu-Gi-Oh, the original.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. Pretty decent. Of course, I grew up watching Pokemon.
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Omni.
it's where it's at.
Oh man.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh
is where it's
in
at.
the early seasons was pretty good.
Dark Magician
Never did
Girl.
get to finish it though.
Oh, Beyblades. Yeah, that was another one. Bakugan.
I actually forgot they made the show about it.
Digimon.
Bakugan. Oh, goodness, I'm trying to think. That got me thinking of another one that I watched as a kid. Now I can't remember what it was called. That's gonna take me a bit. The gears are getting a bit rusty. Oh God, brain goes slow. Gargoyles was good. Yeah, yeah. And a lot of the like superhero cartoons from our childhood was really good too. Like, Spider-Man, Batman, like that. They were all pretty good. There was a lot of those.
Okay,
Incredible Hulk.
now there was another cartoon that I watched that my dad introduced me to. Now, I was able to watch it when I was a little bit older, when I was able to understand more of the jokes and stuff in it more. More mature, I'll say. But,
Oh no.
what was it? Panty and Stockings
Hmm?
with Starter Belt.
Oh. Oh.
Omni knows what I'm talking about. All I heard was a whisper from him. Oh no. It is very much. I mean, depending on how you look at it, is
Turkey.
either very adult or like very heavy with the adult jokes. But essentially, the main
Yeah.
characters are like two girls that their weapons is so one of them, their weapon is literally taking off their underwear, and it transforms into a pistol.
Oh wow, that sounds weird.
Or
That's okay.
or
That was Glee's.
with
Accidentally
Stockings,
teleported.
she gets akimbo weapons, but she has to take off
What?
her knee-high socks, her stockings.
What the? What?
It's
I've
not
never seen this.
entirely. It is entirely. I'm gonna have to send you a link to it. Just
Oh, I'm scared.
oh my god.
That's oh wow.
My dad will probably get kicked out of it.
I mean, when you think about it, the Animaniacs got away with a lot of
But
adult jokes in there too.
but it is a Japanese animation.
Okay.
So that's how it made sense.
That explains a lot. We should do this with anime sometime.
Yeah.
Just anime.
The show revolves around the exploits of the Anarchy Sisters, Panty and Stocking, angels who were kicked out of heaven due to their bad behavior. They were sent to Dayton City, a pun on the Japanese word datenshi, fallen angel, meaning fallen angel.
Yeah.
A place on the border between heaven and hell, which is besieged by evil spirits referred to as ghosts. Yeah,
Oh,
and
dear.
then with the Reverend Garterbelt under his watchful eyes, the sisters are tasked with using their ability to transform their lingerie into weapons and using them to destroy malicious ghosts. By doing so, the sisters earn heaven coins, with
What?
which they intend to one day buy their way back into heaven. However,
Sounds
Panty and
horrible.
Stocking are constantly
Weird
sidetracked
at the
by their
same-
respective interests in men and sugaring sweets.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh,
It's a
jeez.
weird one. It's only one season,
Hey,
but honestly, it's kind of good. What?
another favorite show. I don't think we've mentioned it yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've mentioned it. But I'm going to give you a hint if my voice will let me. Carl.
Oh no.
Jeez, Jeremy.
Oh,
Jimmy
no.
Neutron.
Got a
I love
blast.
that show growing up, though. It was fun.
Oh, what was it? Uh, Charlie Sheen show or the Sheen show, where Charlie Sheen had
Yes.
his own
It
thing
was so weird.
for a while.
And I just remembered another Nickelodeon one that was
There's
great. Rocket Power.
there's a. I don't think I've ever heard of that one, but there's another one that it just reminded me of, Fanboy and Chum Chum.
I don't know that one.
They're sort of like kind of like superheroes or trying to be, and like essentially one of them is very skinny and the other one is very heavy boned, to put it nicely. And you can try and guess
Please tell me.
which one's name is whose.
Okay, I really, really, really hope you've heard of Phineas and Ferb.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Love that show too.
The Squirrels in My Pants episode. Squirrels, squirrels.
Scaredy Squirrel.
That
That
was
was
a good
another
one.
good show. Oh yeah. And of course, Secret Squirrel.
Let's see.
And Underdog, which was usually Underdog was featured on the Rocky and Bullwinkle show, if I remember right. Great show though. Yeah. See, that's stuff I grew up with when I was real little.
Oh wait,
'cause my parents got me hooked on it.
I remembered it
Mhm.
wrong. Fanboy is a tall, skinny motherfucker, and Chum Chum is a short, little round ball. Like essentially, if I want to try and if I
Do
want
what?
to try and like give it some sort of thing, one looks like dry spaghetti noodle, and the other one looks like a meatball.
Huh. What's that? What was
What
the
did
other
I
one that you
remind
thought of
you
on?
of?
Oh god, I hated that show. That was Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It was
Oh,
terrible.
what was that?
It had its
Yeah.
moments where it was funny, but I hated it. That said, if you want to do like satire shows that were on like Adult Swim, okay, Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, cracked me up. No, that one, it's okay. No, we can leave that in. It's just that like Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law, cracked me up, and then you had C Lab 2021, which was kind of funny and made fun of old stuff, and the Space Ghost Coast to Coast made fun of the old Space Ghost stuff. Some of those were okay. They had their moments. They weren't all great. They had their moments.
Yeah.
Oh, the old D&D cartoons. I never really got to watch those much growing up. I thought about going back and watching them as I got older, though.
There was D&D cartoons?
Yes. Yeah, there were Dungeons and Dragons cartoons. I just never really got to see them.
Don't get back at me like as if it's a religious thing that I just ignored.
Eh.
What was that?
It was honestly before your time, though.
Were those a thing?
were really old.
Yes.
They were.
Well, yeah, but you responded like it was like as if you said it the first time, and I was like, "Huh? Repeat yourself."
Woo woo.
Like, it was funny, but like,
Fair.
yeah. Well, I can repeat what you say, Mr.
Meow.
Cameraman. That's supposed to be quiet. Ready, fight.
Oh.
Oh, time to brawl? Okay, let me come here, you.
Maybe we should just have him be unmuted and just talk to everybody normally at some point. Because he actually contributes quite a bit. Ma.
I mean, yeah.
Your voice ain't that bad, silly bean.
If they have to hear my crappy voice, I think you're fine.
Mine's like a horrible train wreck people can't walk away from. Anyway,
What the fuck?
I know, Omni, you like my natural voice and you don't like it when my southern comes out. Now you got me doing it. I'm gonna be quiet now for the rest of this episode.
Well, then that's a good thing. 'Cause,
we are getting low on time. But there's
Let's
so many
see.
other shows that we didn't cover. Like, oh my goodness.
I swear,
Not wrong.
I
Or
swear,
12.
or we should try and do a thing where I'll try and find odd, very vague descriptions of TV shows,
Oh goodness.
and you have to try and figure it out, try and guess. Yeah, just the title kind of thing.
Megas XLR. Megas XLR.
All right.
That was a good show.
Before we get sidetracked, Boulon. So, yep, just a reminder, Discord is down below. What, Omni? I'll do to it. Yeah, All right. So,
good idea though, Omni.
we're gonna try something a little bit different. Well, I mean, we'll try and hopefully remember to do it more, but if you have managed to watch to the very end, what we want you to do, since this was all about cartoons, give us your favorite show that you watched and the year that it came out.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. I like that. Yes.
Because everyone can mention, whilst they're watching it, what their favorite episode would be, but if you mention your favorite show and the year it came out, then we know.
Darn tootin'.
But so down below, it would be good, because we have a little hangout all set up. So Discord link is down below. And other social media, got my Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't really post that much.
My Twitter's mostly used for storm
Twitter,
chasing, but
I believe.
I do have one.
Yeah, I mean, some people could be interested in that as well.
That's fine. That's fine.
So have her Twitter for storm chasing stuff. Our cameraman's is down there as well. And I believe her TikTok should be down there. If not, we can.
TikTok is more active than my Twitter, sadly.
Anyways,
Twitter's really only active when I storm chase.
So, you guys have a good one. We love you all for your support. Make sure, if you liked it, if you want to see more and stay in tuned, subscribe and hit that notification bell. And make sure to share it with a friend who you think would like podcasts or something.
Share the love.
We cover all sort of topics besides politics. So, love you all. Don't worry. Be furry.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hello. Bye-bye.